Rand, we are joined by Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson, and we spent a lot of time talking about him in the fall. Only 15 starts, but he's played like he's played 4 or 5 years in college football. I want to ask you about your health, because short and intermediate passes, you were one of the best quarterbacks I've seen in a long time. But I know after the fact that you were struggling with some injuries down the stretch, how are you feeling, and how did that affect your ability to push the ball down the field? Because those are some of the questions that we heard as the season wore on in 2025.
Yeah, I'm healthy as an ox. That's what I'm going to throw. I'm super excited. But yeah, playing in the SEC, playing those big time games against really big time players, it's a toll on your body sometimes. So if I was able to walk and talk, I was going to play. So I had some nagging little injuries, right, that just kind of built up over the season, over time. But there was no doubt in my mind that I was going to play no matter what. So really, really proud of my guys and everything that they did this year. I hate it ended the way that it ended, right, but I'm super proud of what they did and how close we were.
So you mentioned that he's only had 15 starts, not a ton of starts comparative to some of these other guys that are in the class. But one of your coaches is a personal friend of mine, former teammate, Coach G, Robert Gillespie. If I call Coach G right now to learn more about Ty Simpson, what will he tell me that I'm getting in not only the football player but the dude off the field?
Coach G's a serious dude now, so I gotta make sure that I say serious things. But one, he's gonna say that he loves football. I hope everybody who knows me understands that I love football. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to play 15, 20 years in the league, and then when I'm done, I want to go down to the hall and coach. That's what I want to do. Two, he's going to say he's a genuine guy, a guy who comes in the building every day. He's got a smile on his face. There's no BS about him, right? Just a guy who's going to be himself every day, and a guy's guy, in the locker room, no matter what. And a three, guy who is tough as crap. A guy who's wanting to do anything for his team, anything for him to win. And just a overall good guy, a great leader, and somebody who you want on your football team. That's what I hope Coach G would say, and I feel very confident that that's what he would say.
Absolutely.
We talk about this a lot in the fall. There is no one tougher than Ty Simpson. He would get crushed, get right back up, and keep doing what he's doing. And we appreciated that just from watching you play. And, again, playing in the SEC, there are some dudes there. I want to ask you about your teammate, your left tackle, Kadyn Proctor. And I want to ask you this. I wanted to get your comp for Kadyn Proctor, not as a left tackle, but as a receiver in the screen game and as a running back. Who are the guys that he reminds you of? You can go Alabama guys. I guess Derrick Henry would be the easy one for the running back.
So who's the best running back in the league now? No, I'm just kidding. No, KP. God, I love KP so much, man.
Just talk. You don't have to do that game, but talk about how athletic he is at that size, which seems like it defies physics.
I mean, y'all saw it right this year. I mess with him all the time, right? He better watch out. He's going to play tight end. That's the type of dude that he is, man. He's like Trent Williams when it comes to on the O-line. Then you put him out wide, he's able to make people miss. He's able to, to run. That's how athletic he is. That's how, good of a football player he is. I'm really excited and really proud of him because he grew so much this year, just like our team, right? Getting in a new role of, being the leader of the O-line, had a lot of weight on his shoulders, right? And then, progressing through the year and just, being that dude. So I'm super, super happy for him. And, whoever gets him in the first round is going to get a dude at left tackle.
Draft night. What's your plan? Where do you plan to be? And when your name is called, do you think you're going to cry?
I mean, I definitely am going to cry. A lot of emotions, a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, trials and tribulations that got me here. If I get invited to the draft, I would love to go. If I'm blessed enough to do that, I would love to be in Pittsburgh. But if not, then I'm going to be at home in Martin, Tennessee, because that's what helped me get here. And UT Martin and their football program is just as important to me as Alabama.
So, as a Steelers fan, all I heard was, I'd love to be in Pittsburgh. We'll see how that goes. Pick 21, Ty Simpson, Alabama quarterback. Thanks for spending some time with us. I hope you have a great week, and I can't wait to see how the next few months and the next 20 years, hopefully, play out for you. Thank you, Ty.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.